Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today I am celebrating my 15th wedding anniversary, so I decided to do a get ready with me where I go through some new products, at least to me, in the makeup world, and do a little bit of chit chat. So I will tell you about my wedding and some random stuff while I'm testing some new makeup products. After this video, I will film another video where I share with you how I pick my fragrance for a date night in summertime. So definitely stay tuned for that video as well. And before we start, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura, and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. I also do, as you see, some makeup, skincare, and some lifestyle in general. So if this is your thing, then definitely subscribe and also hit that notification bell so you'll get notified when I upload a new video. Also follow me on Instagram, where I post some exclusive content that I don't do here on YouTube. And without further ado, let's start. Okay, I'm back. I prepped my skin and I used as an SPF the Super Goop Glow Screen, SPF 30. I don't like this sunscreen on its own because it's too glowy for me, but under makeup, it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I am testing a new foundation today. New to me, not to the market. Actually, it's one of the oldest one, and I'm talking about Bourgeois Healthy Mix. I have the color 54. This was one of the foundations I think that were really hyped up back in the day. I don't remember who loved it, but now it's kind of disappeared and no one is talking about it anymore. I still wanted to test it because I realized that we are bombarded with so many products. Like the makeup market is overly saturated with products that are coming out almost every day, and somehow we lose track on some really good products that are older but work just fine or even better than the new ones. So I think color-wise, it's not exactly the best match, but I mean the finish I like. I like the finish very much, actually. Maybe I shouldn't have used the Super Goop SPF because this is like glowy on its own. Okay, up close. No. It looks good on the camera, I think, but up close, yeah. It sits on the skin, it doesn't blend. I don't know if it's like the Super Goop. Yeah, maybe I will try it alone and see. I think I tested the Super Goop with 2 foundation and worked just fine. No, coverage is not bad. I mean, it's really difficult to cover this area from my face because a lot of rosacea, acne scars, and all that stuff is in this area, especially in this area here. So I always have to go with a corrector or a color correction before foundation. Okay, first impression, I'm not so happy with this foundation, but I will continue test it like with other primers, without a primer, with a brush, and I will see if it will work. Okay, then the correctors that I wanted to use is like more for brightening. So I will just go with the Boing Cakeless Concealer. I'm not a fan of this concealer under the eye, to be honest. I loved it at like first impression, I really loved it, but then when I continued to use it, no, it's not cakeless. But it works beautifully to hide blemishes, any discoloration, this stuff. Okay, I'm just going really heavy-handed because I know it will disappear after a while. I'm a little bit lazy to go and get a brush, but usually I use a brush for correcting. So I will try to be gentle and use my sponge. So today I'm celebrating my 15th anniversary. So yeah, 15 years ago, I got married to my husband. I don't know, it doesn't seem like 15 years ago. I mean, time flies. Time really, really flies. To me, it was like 5 years ago or something. Yeah, and that means like that in a couple of weeks or a week, I will be celebrating 15th years also in Italy. So the reason that I live in Italy, because I fell in love with my husband and he happened to work in Italy. So yeah, I moved the things we do for love. Oh yes. Now I will go with my regular concealer, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. Oops, I almost poked my eye. So actually the funny thing is that me and my husband celebrate our anniversary in different days. And let me explain. Because we actually got married like officially on paper back in June. But at that time, my husband just changed his job, so he couldn't take any vacation before August. So we just split the thing. So we did like the official marriage back in June, so I can process the paper, because at the beginning I did not quit my job. I did not resign from my work because I worked in the university. So I could take like a sabbatical, I don't know how you call it, and to reunite with my husband because we are a family. The thing is that you will have to pay for insurances and do all the paperwork, which costs a lot of money because I was going to a European country. So I had to translate, legalize all the documents, and that was for every year. So I kept on doing that for a while, and then I just realized that I was not happy, or it wasn't my dream to work like a teacher in the university. I was not a professor. The system in Egypt is different. Anyway, I used to teach in the university, and certainly I didn't want to do my PhD because a lot of things happened in my life all at once. So I was working, I had a lot of courses that I was doing at that time, including Italian, learning Italian, and do all the stuff for the wedding, and I was totally alone in like planning the wedding. Every single detail I was in charge. I actually even did my the invitation card, I did it by hand. And also I had to choose whom I'm going to work with for my PhD, and also like the title, what I'm going to work. So I just chose anything, and yeah, it was not a good decision because at the end I found myself working on something that I was not really passionate about, and with all was going on in my life, like moving to a foreign country and newly married and everything. No, I just couldn't. So at the end I decided to just quit. Now I am testing the Becca Hydra Mist. Oh, that's not what I expected. Look. Oh my god. Okay, not a fan of the sifter, I can tell you. So anyway, I had no help except of my husband, who came like 2 weeks before our wedding. My best friend Wafa, if you are watching this, then hi, I love you, and my mother. And I had no other help. So yeah, you can imagine how stressed I was. Let's look up close how it looks like. Okay, it's okay. It's just okay. Now I wanted to test this product because, as you all know, on September, Becca will be out of business. Now I will just do my eyebrows off camera and come back. Okay, this is like the best I can do with my eyebrows today. I don't know, they are really unruly. They don't want to behave. I can't find my brow setter, and now doing my makeup I realized that I had to like do my eyebrows before doing my makeup. But yeah, anyway. let's go with it. It's not like my husband will notice these kind of stuff. So returning to my wedding, I actually even don't remember a lot about it. Yeah, everybody says it should be like it was a very special day. It wasn't for me. I was so exhausted, like extremely exhausted. I had almost a nervous breakdown the morning of my wedding. It was awful. It was just awful. So if I had to go back in time, I will definitely like do stuff quite different. But what was important for me, like being with the love of my life and starting a new life here in Italy and all that stuff. Our honeymoon, we had actually 2 honeymoons, one in Egypt and one in Italy. So my honeymoon in Egypt, I went to Sharm el-Sheikh, and my honeymoon in Italy, I spent in the area around of Torino, which is like near the border with France. So we went to Monte Bianco. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. And there I saw the snow for the first time of my life. It was actually extremely hot at the base, and it was snowing at the top of the mountain. And because of bad weather, we couldn't go to the last step, so the peak of Monte Bianco. This is one of the most beautiful parts of Italy. Chamonix, Monte Bianco. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So I think what went wrong with like the wedding, I compensated with my honeymoon somehow. Anyway, yeah, and actually my first trekking trip I did on our honeymoon in Sharm el-Sheikh. I don't know how it's called in English, so Mount Moses, I don't know. So you start walking almost in the middle of the night, and then when you arrive, it's almost sunrise, and the sunrise is absolutely beautiful. The only problem is that I had no intention, I didn't know anything about trekking, so, and we just took the decision quite suddenly, so I had no trekking shoes. My clothes were not exactly for these kind of stuff, and I had no experience in trekking or hiking, so it was quite difficult for me. And I remember my husband all the way was like, "Oh, you are so slow," you know, teasing me. And I went very slow, but I had energy to go down. My husband, when it was time to go the way down, was extremely exhausted and he couldn't walk anymore. And we had to take the camel. So we took a camel on our way down. Oh my god, it's really painful and scary. So when the camel is like standing up, so he leans really forward and you think you will fall. Like I almost screamed, and it's not fun at all. You feel every movement. It's like bam, 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 bam. Ah, awful, just awful. I hated it, but it was an experience. So although I hated the ride, but I was like, when are you ever going to do something like that? So my first camel ride was on my honeymoon. And after this hike, I think we slept an entire day. So I just bronzed with the Marc Jacob, fantastic. I have it in like a mini, and it's quite enough for me. I think I'm too tanned these days for this bronzer, so it wasn't like the best choice. So I will just do a layer of the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer on top of it, also because it gives a really nice glow. Oh my god, I know this is also an old product, but I just love NARS Orgasm. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. Now let's do highlighter. I will use Film Star Bronze and Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is my go-to actually bronzer and highlighter when I just don't know what to put on my face. It's such an easy reach thumb reach, if you will. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury in general is quite a dumb reach brand. It's very easy to work with, nothing complicated. It's actually quite beginner friendly, to be honest. I just realized that I wanted to brighten under my eye with the L'Oreal corrector, and I set under my eye. So yeah, I'm really disorganized today. I actually don't feel really well. What I really wanted to test is the MAC Pigment, and this is in the color, oh my god, Kischmas. I think it's Kischmas, and the color looks really gorgeous. I have this now for quite a while. I do have the one in tan. I absolutely love it. These are the minis, by the way. And I would recommend, if you are interested in this product, to get the mini, because you actually can't go through this small bottle even if you use it every day. It's not worth it to get the big size. Now, since my husband is not a fan of heavy makeup, he despises makeup actually. I want to do more of a simple eye look. So I will use the Sultry Palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know this palette is not available anymore. It has been discontinued. It's very easy to apply. The only thing that it has a lot of fallout. And now that I am thinking about it, I shouldn't have done my face before the eye makeup. I am totally disorganized. Oh my god. Or maybe, wait a second, maybe I should use the Deep Skin from NARS. I think this is also discontinued, so I'm sorry if I'm using some products that are actually not available anymore. So I will go with this color here, just above my crease. I have deep set eyes, and I found like going above, like where you usually put your eyeshadow, works for my eye shape. With a smaller brush, I will go back and forth between these colors here, and really slightly dark, and I will slightly darken the outer corner of my eyes. Oh my god, what's wrong with me today? I'm just messing up everything. I had to almost start over on this eye because I was not concentrated, and I placed the darker color a little bit too far out. This is not going very well. I don't know what's wrong. I will just stop because I feel like everything I do I mess up, so I will just stop. It's not my day today. Trying to darken with this color here my under eye. Now let's try the pigment. I will swatch it first so you can see it. It's really a beautiful color. It has been a while since I used the pigment, so I don't remember which brush I preferred for this kind of application, but let's go with this one and see. This is so beautiful, guys. Ah, now I remembered. I usually used my finger. Anyway. This color is absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to go with the very dark color. Here's a very dark brown, and just intensify the outer corner. Now there was an eyeliner that I wanted to try, and this is the Huda Beauty Lifeliner. So since today I am not in the mood and I'm keep messing things up, I'm a little bit afraid to use it, but let's go with it. So on one side you have the pencil, and on the other side you have the liquid liner. So I will start with the pencil just to outline. Okay, wow. I love the tip. Now I don't want to do much. I don't know what to tell you guys. This is one of the worst pencils I ever worked with. It's not creamy. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. This is really bad, especially if you have a mature skin like mine. It's not creamy enough, so I have to pull hard, and therefore I pull my skin so the line doesn't come really sharp as I want. So the pencil is a no-no for me. Maybe I can use it like to tight line or to line the inside of the eye, but for lining, no. Now I will try the other end, which is the liquid pencil. It actually looks promising, but from the swatch I really had a hard time taking it off my skin, so I think this is not very forgiving. So you have to be really an expert with eyeliner. This is my first impression. So now I will go. So here is the eyeliner. At first I was really impressed. It's smooth, it dries, but it dries down very quickly, like really quickly. And that was a problem because when I noticed that I did a mistake, so I went ahead and tried to fix it. I didn't go again in the tube. So when I tried to fix it again, it dragged my skin because it was already dry. This dries extremely fast, but the liner itself is quite good. So again, a product that I don't like in this video. I'm so sorry. Now let's go to mascara. And I think I have a problem. Yes, I am still on the hunt for the perfect mascara. Although I found some good mascaras, but the perfect one I didn't get yet. So maybe I will try the Fenty one. Yeah, since it's a mini. So this is the Fenty, how it's called? The full frontal mascara. I don't know about the wand. So this is the mascara. It's quite voluminous. Don't use it on these lashes. I almost had to do my under eye twice. I mean, yeah, today, as you can see, everything is going south. So, the last product I want to try is the new, this is from the lip contour. This is the Huda Beauty lip contour in Sandy Beige. Finally, a product that I like. I absolutely love this lip contour. I absolutely love the color, and I also love the formula. Now let's move to lipstick, and I have here quite a few of liquid lipsticks. I will go with the Rimmel one. So the formula of Rimmel I actually know, of the liquid lipstick. I am not a fan of the formula, to be honest, but the color, I will leave it, I will write it down here. It's a red lipstick, or a liquid lipstick. This color I absolutely adore. Okay. It has kind of a whipped cream feeling, but it dries down quite quickly. I love the applicator, by the way, because you can be really precise. Okay, here it is. Let me say, it's not my favorite color. No, I don't like it very much. Now let's try the lip gloss. This is the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. Everybody says it's a dupe for the Fenty one. Now let's see. This one smells a little bit like coconut. Okay, definitely looks better with a lip gloss. Lip gloss is gorgeous, actually. I like it. Yeah, I really like it. So another product that gets a yes for me. Hi, it's Noura from Another Day. I just realized after editing my videos that the whole part where I went through my final thoughts about the product just went missing. I don't know if I didn't press record or if I deleted it by mistake, but anyway, here we are. But the good thing is that I actually tested some of these products in the following days, so I can tell you all about them. And let's start by the Healthy Mix from Bourgeois. I tried this one without primer, with different primers, and the result is always the same. I don't like how this foundation looks on my skin. So it's not what I thought, like an oldie but a goodie. No, it has a good coverage, but I don't like how it sits on my skin. So this is a definite fail for me. And now let's talk about the mascara. So the Fenty Beauty Mascara. It stays and it doesn't budge. This mascara stays and doesn't budge. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite mascara, but it's definitely going to be my favorite one when it's really hot. And when I want my mascara to last the whole day, I would definitely get the full frontal from Fenty Beauty. When it comes to like the volume and length, I wouldn't say it's my absolute favorite mascara, but it's more than okay to me. Now let's move to the Huda Beauty Lifeliner, and my opinion didn't change much. It's too dry. Both of them, the liquid liner and the pencil, are too dry for me. You really have to be confident and an expert with doing your liner with this one, and this is my only issue. So when it comes to the liquid liner, the tip, the lasting power, this did not budge, and also taking it off at the end of the day was really hard. This is amazing for someone who is living in a hot, humid environment, someone who wears makeup the whole day, and I would definitely recommend it for someone who is really experienced when it comes to doing liner and this stuff. Now let's talk about the lip contour in Sandy Beige from Huda Beauty. Love the color. Amazing color, exactly what I was looking for. Formula is not too creamy, is not too stiff. Really like it, and I will definitely check more colors from this line. Now the lifter gloss from Maybelline. After that video I already bought more colors. So that says a lot. I really like it. So the shimmer here is really similar to the Fenty one. It's a definite dupe, and I would definitely recommend this one over the Fenty one because they are very similar, and this is like almost half price, if not even more. So highly recommend it if you love the Fenty glosses. I hope I covered all the products. If I did miss any product, I will write it in the description down below and tell you my final opinion about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Definitely stay tuned, because the next video, not only will I tell you about my favorite date night summer fragrances, but I will also show you how I personally select a fragrance for that occasion, or any occasion for that matter. So definitely hit that notification bell so you will get notified when I upload that video. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you next time. Ciao!